The Shoemaker and the Elves. A shoemaker and his wife lived in a little house on the edge of the woods. They were very poor. There was nothing left in the house but leather for one pair of shoes. "I will cut out the leather for the last pair of shoes. Tomorrow I will sew them and stitch them," the shoemaker said to his wife. So he cut out the leather and left it on his bench. The next morning when he went into his shop to make the shoes, what did he see? A pair of shoes all nicely made and ready to be sold. The stitches were so neat and his shoes were so well made that they were quickly sold. With the money, the poor shoemaker bought leather for 2 pairs of shoes. Then he said to his wife, "I will cut out the leather for 2 pairs of shoes. Tomorrow I will sew them and stitch them." So he cut out the leather and left it on his bench. The next morning, when he went into his shop to make the shoes, what did he find? Yes, 2 pairs of shoes, all nicely made and ready to be sold. Those shoes were also sold very quickly. With the money, the poor shoemaker bought enough leather for 4 pairs of shoes. The next morning, he found 4 pairs of beautiful shoes, all well made. This continued for many more nights. "Who made those shoes?" asked the shoemaker. "Someone must have made them. Who do you think it could be?" "Let's sit up tonight and watch," his wife said. Then instead of going to bed, the shoemaker and his wife hid behind the door to find out who made the shoes for them. They waited and waited and waited until midnight. They saw the elves flying, laughing, singing, and quickly stitching the shoes. "How lucky we are! We must give them something in return. Their clothes are torn. Let's make tiny clothes for them," the wife suggested. They both worked hard to make the best clothes and the cutest pairs of shoes for the friendly elves and left them on the table the next night. When the elves came, they were thrilled to see the new clothes. They danced and sang in happiness. They flew out the window and never came back. The shoemaker continued to make the best shoes in town and sold them. He and his wife never forgot the kind elves that had helped them in time of need.